Okay, guys, hello, hi, good morning to everybody. Archana Shah, hi, you are the first student in this live session. Piyush Gore, hello. Bishwas, hi, guys. What I want to you to do, guys, Archana, Piyush, both of you, you should go to my uh, profile on Unacademy Learning app. There are more and more interesting videos also. Okay. Ramandeep, Nikita, Kapil, Charchika, Tanya, everybody, hi, good morning. Okay, we'll start the class. So let's crack UPSC CSE with India's largest learning platform, that is Unacademy, guys. On Unacademy, you know about me. This is all about me. Okay, you know about me. On Unacademy, you get daily live classes, structured courses, live test and quiz, and unlimited access. Recorded format में सारे daily live classes है. Then India's top educators will help you to crack different exams. You can see the list of top educators of India. Then on Unacademy, you get topics from polity to science and technology. Optional courses भी available है from different, and each single subject has more than one course. You can see here even mains and answer writing as well as interview preparation is done, guys. There are many options of Unacademy subscription from 1 month to 24 month. For UPSC CSE, in 1 month nothing happens, so you should go for 12-month subscription. It costs 44,000 rupees, but if you use my code SKUS, स्टूडेंट्स ये कोड वायरल कर दो, ठीक है, SKUS कोड, तो आपको क्या होगा, इमीडिएटली 10% डिस्काउंट मिलेगा and your fees will be 39,600 rupees. In case of 24th month subscription, 64,000 SKUS, 10% discount, and you are paying only 57,600 rupees. This is nothing, guys, if you compare it with offline settings. Okay, now we are starting our lecture. Before we start our lecture, I want to show you the article which we are going to discuss. Now see, this is the article about diabetes, correct? अब डायबिटीज के बेसिक्स अगर हमें लर्न करने, इफ यू वांट टू लर्न और नो बेसिक्स ऑफ डायबिटीज, in that case what we need to do, we need to understand the basics of digestive system, because diabetes is mainly linked to digestive system. वो अगर आपको समझ में नहीं आया तो you will not be able to answer complicated questions which will be asked on diabetes. Okay, clear, guys? Lakshya Pandit, hello, hi Laksh. Cherry Jenny, hello Cherry, fine, great. Now good morning Gargi, good morning Jyoti, fine. So guys, this diabetes is about digestive system. अब इस आर्टिकल में जो है ना, आपको सिर्फ ऑब्जर्वेशन मिलेंगे, एंड यू कैन यूज ऑब्जर्वेशंस दैट और फाइंडिंग्स ऑफ दिस आर्टिकल in your mains answer writing. This article is more about mains answer writing. Okay, for that आपको एक बहुत अच्छी और important बात बता रहा हूँ for your mains. This national family survey, this is very important for your mains. इससे जो डाटा मिलता है ना, that data is very important from your mains point of view. National Family Health Survey, clear? The findings in this article are from this data only. Clear? अब यहाँ पे और एक बात याद रखनी है आपको, जस्ट सिंगल ऑब्जर्वेशन, कि साउदर्न एंड ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स इन इंडिया, they have more incident of diabetes. There are many reasons. One of the reason can be lifestyle. Okay, that we will discuss some other day. So अब हम start करते actual topic से हमारे, that is digestive system. We are learning basics of digestive system so that we can understand the diabetes. Clear, guys? Okay, let me see. Okay, Sinshupa Dwivedi, good morning. Yeah, I want you on Unacademy Learning app also, Sinshupa. Okay, got it. Jyoti, okay, yes, it is interesting, guys. Fine. अब यहाँ पे देखिए, in case of digestive system, every science student knows about this. Fine. What you need to do is, I'm going to give you different insight from UPSC point of view on digestive system, and those who are from non-science background, for them it is the most useful lecture. Okay, so our digestive system starts from mouth. In case of mouth, there is oral cavity. In this oral cavity there are different structures, teeth hai, tongue hai, then salivary glands hai. Once this is done, एक point हमने पढ़ा था, हमने देखा था respiratory system में pharynx, if you remember, और उस टाइम मैंने टर्म यूज की थी कि pharynx is a common pathway, guys. Pharynx is a common pathway for food and air. सो यहाँ से फूड पास होगा माउथ से, फेरिंग्स, एंड इट विल एंटर इनटू इसोफेगस. दिस इज नथिंग बट फूड पाइप. इसी तरह जो विंड पाइप होता है उसे क्या कहते हैं? टेल मी इन द लाइव चैट नेम ऑफ द विंड पाइप. ओके Piyush, I will try to finish it within 1 hour. Okay. After esophagus, another structure of digestive system is stomach, and after stomach, the next structure is small intestine, then large intestine. After that, rectum. Okay, and end में anus. This is the structure through which we excrete our fecus. Okay, and then there are different glands which are involved. Yes, correct, Gargi. Trachea. There are different glands which are involved in digestion. For example, first is salivary gland, which is in the oral cavity. Second is liver, which is in the abdominal cavity. Third is pancreas, and this gallbladder, which stores the secretions from liver. So there are three types of glands which are involved in digestion. First is salivary gland, second is liver, and third is pancreas. Remember one fact about liver. Liver is the largest gland in human body. Liver is the largest gland in human body. Okay, we will go in detail. अभी ये सिर्फ आपको मैंने basics बताए. So digestive system starts from the mouth and it ends at the anus. यहाँ पे ये end होती है, and in between we find the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and the rectum. Rectum में क्या होता है? Fecus store होती है, waste store किया जाता है. Clear? So this is about digestive system. Now we are coming to the salivary glands. It is very important for your prelims. You need to listen to this very carefully. It is very important for prelims. First thing, salivary glands जो है ना, these are exocrine gland. Now guys, there are two types of glands in human or mammals. One is endocrine. These endocrine glands, they are ductless. And another is exocrine. These exocrine glands, they have ducts. With ducts. Now because these salivary glands, they have salivary ducts to release their secretion, that's why they are exocrine. And their name of secretion, what they secrete saliva through their own ducts. That's why exocrine gland. Now there are three types of salivary glands. First is parotid, second is submandibular, and third is sublingual. You can see them. See, this is this gland near your ear. This gland near your ear, it is parotid gland. It is a type of salivary gland. You can see the gland. Then this is submandibular. Okay, submandibular glands, and these are sublingual. Sublingual का meaning क्या है? Below your tongue. Someone is saying we can't see your notes, bro. Is it so? Please tell me in the live chat. Okay, so these are the three. You got the locations. अब आपको देखिए, ऑब्जर्व कीजिए. जब आप कुछ खट्टा देखते हो, suppose you see tamarind. Okay, what happens? Saliva is secreted from submandibular glands as well as parotid. यहाँ पे कुछ feeling आता है. देखिए, अगर हम कुछ खट्टा और हमारा favorite food देखते हैं तो. Clear? Got it, guys? So sublingual, submandibular, and the parotid. These are the three types of salivary gland. And what is the name of their secretion? Saliva. Now see, again this is very important. Why? See, this first point is not at all important. This is just for the sake of the information मैंने दिया. It is not at all important. What is important is this. The main type of protein secreted is alpha amylase. Remember the name alpha amylase. Another name of this enzyme is salivary amylase. Remember, salivary amylase is an enzyme which is present in saliva. And this salivary amylase, it breaks down the starch. Starch किस में present होती है, guys? Where you can find starch? तो we find this starch in potato. जो भी food है which is rich in fat, जिसे हम कार्बोहाइड्रेट कहते हैं ना, वो नॉर्मली जो कार्बोहाइड्रेट रिच फूड होता है उसमें जो शुगर होते हैं दैट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्टार्च, एंड दिस स्टार्च, this salivary amylase enzyme, it breaks down this starch into maltose, it is a sugar, and glucose, into maltose and glucose. These are the this is disaccharide, this is polysaccharide, okay, and starch. Yes, it is in rice, correct Charchika. Okay, तो यहां पे आपको सिर्फ एक ही पॉइंट याद रखना है, which enzyme is present in salivary glands? Salivary amylase. What this salivary amylase does, it breaks down starch, and this starch जब ये ब्रेक होती है तो it is converted into maltose and the glucose. Where you can find maltose, glucose तो सभी को पता है, where we can find this maltose? ये पहला पॉइंट याद रखिए. फाइन, where we can find maltose, please tell me. Second thing, this salivary saliva, देखिए again not important but just for your information, 0.5 to 1.5 liters. Clear? Next thing जो आपको यहां याद रखनी है, ठीक है, this is, you can read this, not much important. Clear? अब यहां पे एक पॉइंट उन्होंने नहीं दिया, इन सलाइवा में वी हैव एंटीबैक्टीरियल सिक्रीशंस. ओके, तो सलाइवा एक तो ग्लूकोज या स्टार्च को माल्टोज एंड ग्लूकोज में भी कन्वर्ट करती है और उसमें एंटीबैक्टीरियल सिक्रीशंस भी होते हैं. इफ एनीबडी नोज द नेम ऑफ दैट एंटीबैक्टीरियल सिक्रीशन, प्लीज टेल मी द नेम. आई एम नॉट गेटिंग दैट नेम, आप बता दीजिए लाइव चैट में. ओके, नेक्स्ट आता है, एज वी नो, वंस दिस oral cavity is done, we know there is esophagus. The main function of esophagus is simple, it carries food from the oral cavity into the stomach. So for us, stomach is important. Okay, now here this is the anatomy of stomach. यहाँ पे आपको याद रखना है, स्टमक के एक साइड में esophagus है और दूसरे साइड में duodenum, that is small intestine है. So stomach is located between esophagus and the small intestine, and in between this is the overall structure of the stomach. फाइन, इसे पाइलोरिक एंड कहते हैं. ठीक है, ये पाइलोरस या पाइलोरिक स्पिंक्टर, हियर यू कैन सी द नेम, एंड दिस इज ईसोफेगल स्पिंक्टर. आपको एक इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी बताता हूं मैं यहाँ पे. ठीक है, ओके. बक्कल कैविटी में 3 टाइप की सलाइवरी ग्लैंड्स है. शशि, देयर आर 3 टाइप्स ऑफ सलाइवरी ग्लैंड्स इन बक्कल कैविटी. यू नो व्हाट, हाउ वी न्यू कि डाइजेशन हैपेंस इन स्टमक? There is a very interesting story. Digestion happens in stomach, ये हमें पता नहीं था. एक बार क्या हुआ, आई थिंक फर्स्ट या सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर में, एक सोल्जर था, उसे एब्डोमिनल कैविटी में, यस करेक्ट, थैंक यू वेरी मच ज्योति चौरसिया, लाइसोजाइम, करेक्ट, वेरी गुड ज्योति. सो what happens, that bullet hit him in abdominal cavity, and because of that bullet there was a hole in his abdominal cavity. That hole was actually to the stomach. Okay, and where doctor used to observe through that hole what exactly is happening in the interiors. और जब उन्होंने ऑब्जर्व किया, then they come to know कि this stomach is involved in churning of the food. जो भी फूड हमने लिया है, दैट फूड इज चर्न, मतलब उसे पूरी तरह से मिक्स करना और स्मॉल पार्टिकल में कन्वर्ट करने का काम कौन कर रहा था? स्टमक कर रहा था. दिस इज हाउ वी केम टू नो अबाउट द फंक्शंस ऑफ स्टमक. अब आपको प्रीलिम्स के लिए क्या क्या याद रखना है? एज वी नो, इन केस ऑफ सलाइवरी ग्लैंड देयर आर 2 इंपॉर्टेंट सिक्रीशंस. वन इज सलाइवरी amylase, which is involved in breakdown of sugar, and another is lysozyme, which is involved in antibacterial function. Okay, it kills the bacteria. ये 2 हमने देखा. अब स्टमक की बात करते हैं. यहां देखिए, स्टमक रिलीजेस प्रोटीएज. प्रोटीएज क्या होते हैं? These are the enzymes which are involved in breakdown of protein. प्रोटीएज क्या होते हैं? They are involved in breakdown of protein. Name of that enzyme is pepsin. So you know second enzyme. First enzyme that we know is salivary amylase. Yes, it was accidental discovery, Kapil. Second, salivary amylase for sugar. Okay, and pepsin is for protein. Breakdown of protein. तो शुगर का ब्रेक डाउन किया हमने, प्रोटीन का ब्रेक डाउन किया. देन सेकेंड थिंग दैट इज प्रेजेंट इन स्टमक विच एवरीवन नोज इज हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड. हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड. अब हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड के दो फंक्शन है स्टमक में. फर्स्ट, इट गिव्स एसिडिक पीएच, क्योंकि स्टमक में डाइजेशन के लिए वी नीड एसिडिक पीएच. एंड अनदर, इट इज अगेन एंटी बैक्टीरियल. HCl क्या करता है? दो काम करता है. इट इज एंटी बैक्टीरियल एंड इट प्रोवाइड्स एसिडिक पीएच. नाउ व्हाई वी नीड एसिडिक पीएच? बिकॉज देयर इज वन प्रो एंजाइम जिसका नाम है पेप्सिनोजेन. दिस पेप्सिनोजेन converts into pepsin only if there is acidic pH. Clear? HCl के दो फंक्शन है, एंटीबैक्टीरियल एंड टू मेंटेन एसिडिक पीएच. प्रोटीएज या पेप्सिन का एक ही फंक्शन है, ब्रेक डाउन ऑफ प्रोटीन. दैट्स इट. स्टमक में आपको इतना ही मिलेगा. हियर यू कैन सी, ओके, पेप्सिनोजेन एंड हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड. दिस पेप्सिनोजेन गेट्स कन्वर्टेड इनटू पेप्सिन बिकॉज ऑफ द एसिडिक पीएच. क्लियर गाइज? स्टमक में इतना ही याद रखना है. रेस्ट इसमें क्या होती है? बेसिकली चर्निंग होती है एंड द बोलस, द फूड which the food and the saliva, उनको हम bolus कहते हैं. That bolus is converted into chyme, which is partially digested food. Complete digestion of food happens in the small intestine. Very good morning, Aditi. You are not attending classes on Unacademy Learning app. Do attend. Now we are in small intestine. One by one, बहुत इजीली और आराम से जा रहे हैं हम, कोई जल्दी नहीं है. आपको भी अच्छे से ये अंडरस्टैंड करना है. सुखविंदर कौर, हेलो, गुड मॉर्निंग. आई वांट यू टू जॉइन मी ऑन अनअकैडमी एज वेल, सुखविंदर. ओके, दो नाउ स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन हैज 3 पार्ट्स. ऑल दीज 3 पार्ट्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट और यहाँ पे बहुत सारी ट्रिक्स भी है. फर्स्ट इज डिओडिनम. डिओडिनम में डाइजेशन होता है. ओके. सेकेंड इज जेजुनम एंड इलियम. इन दोनों में एब्जॉर्प्शन होता है. दैट्स इट. व्हाट हैपेंस इन स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन? राम राम, हरियाणवी छोरा, राम राम. Okay, so 2 things happen in small intestine. One is digestion and another is absorption. Remember, the main function of small intestine is absorption, but one part of small intestine is involved in digestion, that is duodenum. Clear? Remember these 3 names, and this duodenum is very important because no part of small intestine is involved in digestion, only duodenum is involved in digestion. अब आपको मैं बताता हूं. There are 2 main functions of digestive system. One is digestion, one is digestion. They are going great. It's 18 minutes. Asha, Vishwakarma. It is going on since 2 weeks. UPSC successful. One is digestion and second is absorption. Now here you need to remember, digestion कहाँ हो रहा है? It is in mouth or buccal cavity or oral cavity. Second, it is happening in stomach. And third, it is happening in duodenum. इन 3 जगह पे डाइजेशन हो रहा है. क्लियर? एंड अबाउट द एब्जॉर्प्शन, इट इज हैपनिंग इन जेजुनम, इट इज हैपनिंग इन इलियम एंड इट हैपन्स इन लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन. दैट्स इट. व्हाट इज यूनिक हियर? In small intestine, 2 things are happening: digestion in duodenum and absorption in jejunum and ilium. Clear? Shriti Kumari, hi. Now we'll come to the small intestine. अब यहां एक बात मुझे बताइए, मुझे आपका लाइव चैट में आंसर चाहिए. जो माउथ में डाइजेशन हो रहा है या बकल कैविटी में डाइजेशन हो रहा है या ओरल कैविटी में डाइजेशन हो रहा है, which glands are providing secretions? कौन सी ग्लैंड्स डाइजेशन के लिए सिक्रीशंस दे रही है? सो नेम ऑफ दैट ग्लैंड इज salivary gland. Okay, so glands are involved in buccal cavities digestion. In case of stomach, there are gastric glands. There are gastric glands which secrete pepsinogen and the HCl. तो स्टमक में भी स्पेशल ग्लैंड्स है विच आर सिक्रेटिंग दी material which is involved in digestion. Now in case of duodenum, क्योंकि duodenum में भी क्या हो रहा है, digestion हो रहा है, right? Sir, what's role of HCl in stomach? HCl plays two role, one antibacterial activity and another maintenance of pH. Priya Yadav. Okay, correct, very good. Salivary gland. Now when it comes to duodenum, when we say duodenum is involved in digestion, in that case we should know which glands are giving enzymes for digestion in duodenum. तो वो glands दो है. First is liver. Liver secretes bile into duodenum, and this bile is involved in digestion of fat के digestion में. And where is pancreas? Yes, this pancreas also secretes pancreatic juice. Pancreas secretes pancreatic juice in duodenum, which is again involved in the digestion of protein. तो mouth में salivary glands provide secretions, in stomach gastric glands provide secretions, and in case of duodenum pancreas and liver provide secretion. Liver secretes bile which is stored in this gallbladder. अब देखिए bile की हम थोड़ी सी travel history देखते हैं. Bile is produced in liver, then it is stored in this gallbladder, and from this gallbladder, see liver ने bile store किया gallbladder में, and from this gallbladder this bile travels through the hepatic ducts. इस तरह से travel करता और यहाँ आ गया. Now this pancreas, this is releasing pancreatic juice. This pancreatic juice will travel from the pancreas and it will come here, and from here this is the common, इसे pancreato-hepatic duct कहते हैं, and this bile and pancreatic juice will be released in duodenum. So remember, in case of duodenum, which glands are providing enzymes and bile for digestion? Liver and pancreas. In case of stomach, which glands are providing enzyme for digestion? In case of stomach, it is gastric glands. In case of mouth, which glands are providing enzymes for digestion? It is salivary glands. Clear? Understood? We are going ahead. Fine. Now we discuss something about the duodenum. As we know, duodenum is involved in digestion, and digestion is nothing but conversion of or breakdown of complex molecules into simple one. Complex molecule into simple one, उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? Digestion. Clear guys? So complex to simple करना है तो what we need? We need to break down the food. So that is done by the duodenum with the help of enzymes. अब ये enzymes कहाँ से आ गए duodenum में? From liver and from pancreas. What liver secretes? Bile. What pancreas secretes? Pancreatic juice. Clear? Now next, this duodenum, अब यहाँ पे ये जो दिया है ना, you can read it. उन्होंने ये कहा है कि duodenum is also involved in the emptying of stomach. That is natural. Then this Berners gland, remember they are present only in duodenum and they secrete mucus. Okay, that's it. So duodenum. दूसरा point आपको duodenum में याद रखना है, secretin and cholecystokinin. It is not much important, guys, but still it is given in the notes, so I am telling. These are released by the duodenal epithelial cells. Okay, और वो क्या करते हैं? वो हमें digestion में help करते हैं. Clear? Secretin and cholecystokinin, they are released by duodenal epithelium. And we know liver and gallbladder, they release bile. Liver produce करता है, gallbladder store करता है और बाद में release करता है. Pancreas we know they release bicarbonate and digestive enzyme. इन सबको मिलकर हम क्या कहते हैं? Pancreatic juice. और इस pancreatic juice में कौन से enzyme present है? Just see the names. The names of the enzymes. Does excessive bile production causes jaundice? Mehboob Alam, jaundice is a symptom because of the hepatitis. Excessive secretion of bile happens from liver and that leads to jaundice. Correct. So remember, trypsin, lipase and amylase. Amylase for glucose, sugar के लिए है. Okay. lipase is for lipid breakdown of lipids, and this trypsin is for breakdown of proteins. So सबसे ज्यादा और proper digestion कहाँ होता है? Duodenum में. Okay, duodenum में. Clear? Now we are going to the next point. Okay, fine. This gene and protein expression, read it by yourself and ask me if you don't understand, because duodenum में क्या हो रहा है? प्रोटीन्स का ब्रेकडाउन हो रहा है. प्रोटीन का ब्रेकडाउन होगा तो क्या बनेगा? Breakdown of protein will lead to the formation of peptides, and these peptides are made up of amino acids. If you remember any name of amino acid, please tell me in the live chat. Okay, amino acids. And now these amino acids will be used to prepare or produce another proteins. But protein synthesis is a process which happens in a cell from the code on DNA to RNA, and then protein synthesis. That's why they are saying gene expression. Gene expression happens in duodenum because in duodenum we have amino acid which are used for protein synthesis. So they are saying 300 of the genes, they are expressed in duodenum. Clear, guys? Albumin is not, Gargi, albumin is a protein. It is not an amino acid. Serine, if you remember, yes type. Okay, serine in case of COVID-19 or SARS-CoV-2 we discuss. Now second, duodenum में जो आपको याद रखना है दूसरा, fine, it is about specific proteins. That's it. Rest you can read it by yourself. Fine. It also has proteins which are involved in uptake of vitamin A. So duodenum is all about digestion, complete digestion. सबसे ज़्यादा अगर digestion कहीं होता है तो that happens in duodenum, not in stomach, not in mouth. It happens in duodenum. Yes, correct, blue whale. Tryptophan is an amino acid. Very good, blue whale, Mohini. Clear? Now jejunum. As I told you, where digestion happens, बताइए जल्दी से लाइव चैट में, where digestion happens, digestion कहाँ होता है? 1 2 3. Okay, आप बता दीजिए. We know absorption happens in 3 places. और absorption कहाँ होता है? Where absorption happens? 3. 1 2 3. Okay, so 1 is jejunum. In case of jejunum, what happens? Small nutrient particles are absorbed. Small nutrient particles are absorbed by enterocyte. These are the small cells in the wall of jejunum which are involved in nutrient absorption. Clear? Okay, mouth, stomach and duodenum, Charchika. Be specific. Now you know na. So mouth, stomach and duodenum. Correct. Shelja Goswami is correct. And yes, in case of absorption it is large intestine, jejunum and ilium. Correct. So this enterocyte, they absorb small nutrient particles. Clear? And then these small nutrient particles, they are carried into liver and then the blood is processed. मतलब इन्हें mixing की जाती है blood में into liver or through liver, as well as direct capillaries में भी jejunum से absorption होता है nutrients का. Absorption small intestine, Savita, be specific, it is jejunum and ilium. In case of ilium, here you can see most of the nutrients are absorbed in jejunum, but in case of ilium, vitamin B12 and bile salt is observed. Villi, microvilli, you can read it by yourself, it is understandable. So this is all about absorption. अब ये अलग अलग हार्मोन्स है which are secreted by the ileum, not much important, just go through them once. Gastrin, secretin, cholecytokinin, not much important. Ileum, fine. Now the cells in the ileum, they release some enzymes like protease. Protease will be involved in breakdown of protein. Carbohydrates will be involved in breakdown of sugar. Clear? इसमें भी enzymes है ileum में भी, and then it is absorbed. So that's it. अब ये जो lacteal से याद रखिए, this is important for your prelims. This is very important from your prelims point of view. Lacteals, these are small lymph vessels which are present in ileum. Lacteals are small lymph vessels which are present in villi of ileum. Remember this. And what they do? They absorb. What they do? they absorb fatty acid and the glycerol. Guys, they absorb fatty acid and the glycerol. Guys, आप देख रहे हो कितना ज्यादा काम करता है हमारा डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम, और हम क्या करते हैं, उसे ऐसा ऐसा खाना देते हैं कि वी कैन नॉट इमेजिन, है ना. सो बी केयरफुल व्हेन यू आर ईटिंग एनीथिंग. क्लियर? So that's it about the ileum. Now large intestine. There are three parts of large intestine. One is ascending colon. Second is transverse colon. You can see ascending because ये ऊपर जा रहा है. This is transverse, so transverse colon, and this is descending. Okay, one question. Why we call small intestine small and large intestine large? Anybody knows? Please answer in live chat. Okay, so this is descending colon, this is ascending, and this is transverse, then sigmoid colon, and ultimately rectum. As we know कि rectum is involved in what? It is involved in waste storage. ये waste store करता है. Okay, clear guys? Now we are going to the next point. इसमें large intestine जो है, it is mainly involved in absorption. It is mainly involved in absorption of water. याद रखिए, large intestine is mainly involved in absorption of water. Remember this clearly. Absorption of water only for prelims. So jejunum and ilium, they are involved in absorption of nutrients, and large intestine, it is involved in absorption of water. Clear? Now we are close to diabetes wala part. In case of diabetes, the important organ or gland is pancreas. So we will study what exactly pancreas is. See, pancreas is a mixed gland. Prelim के लिए याद रखिए, only mixed gland in human body, pancreas. Why it is mixed gland? Because it has exocrine part as well as endocrine part. Exocrine part secretes pancreatic juice. अभी हमने इसका रोल देखा, रोल ऑफ pancreatic juice अभी देखा हमने, correct? Okay, and endocrine part, it secretes different hormones like glucagon, insulin, somatostatin, pancreatic polypeptide, and ghrelin. These are the different hormones secreted by the pancreas. Clear? One by one हम देखेंगे. अभी के लिए इतना याद रखिए, pancreas is the only mixed gland because it has exocrine part and endocrine part. Exocrine part secretes pancreatic juice and endocrine part secretes hormones. Okay, अब यहाँ पे देखिए, आप देख सकते हो, glucagon is secreted by alpha cells, insulin is secreted by beta cells, somatostatin is secreted by this, I guess it is theta. Okay, and islion cells, ghrelin hormone. हमारे लिए अभी सिर्फ इतना इंपॉर्टेंट है डायबिटीज के लिए, इंसुलिन. ओके, अब यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हो ना, पैनक्रियाटिक आइसलेट्स, they are also known as islets of Langerhans. They are also known as islets of Langerhans. Okay, Karish, welcome to the class. I want you to stay tuned into the class and do watch my different and important videos for UPSC CSE on Unacademy Learning app. Okay, Sachin Umrao Kadam, this is my profile name on Unacademy Learning app. So one by one, very simple, ये बहुत ही simple है. Okay, पहला हार्मोन है glucagon. It is secreted by alpha cells. You know, this glucagon is known as hyperglycemic hormone. Hyperglycemic hormone because why? Because glucagon increases blood sugar level. Glucagon increases blood sugar level. इसलिए हम उसे क्या कहते हैं? Hyperglycemic. Okay. Second hormone, insulin. Insulin, it is released by beta cells of pancreas and it is hypoglycemic hormone. It is hypoglycemic hormone. Why it is hypoglycemic hormone? Because it reduces blood sugar level. It reduces blood sugar level, guys. So insulin. Clear? Rest, see, it regulates metabolism of carbohydrate, fats and proteins. Then ये क्या करता है, जो extra glucose है ना, this extra glucose is converted into glycogen, and from glycogen, glycogenesis and ultimately fat. that is triglycerides. Okay, Varsha Sharma, welcome to your first class. You are at right place, and stay tuned for future classes also, and do watch my important videos on Unacademy learning app. Dantuluri Raju, hello. Fine. Triglycerides, so it is stored in the form of fats. Clear? And last में glucose production and secretion by liver is strongly inhibited. जैसे ही अगर इंसुलिन का concentration blood में बढ़ जाता है तो ग्लूकोज प्रोडक्शन रिड्यूस होगा, secretion का Sonia Singh, welcome to the class. Stay tuned every day at 11 a.m. on YouTube and do watch my videos on Unacademy learning app. Okay. Somatostatin, just one single fact, it is a growth inhibiting hormone. Somatostatin is a growth inhibiting hormone. Ghrelin, this is very important. This is very important for your prelims. Ghrelin, very important for your prelims. Okay, see, it is known as hunger hormone. Ghrelin को हम क्या कहते हैं? Hunger hormone. Clear? Thank you, Prasad. I provide PDF on my Telegram channel. Varsha, Asif, good morning. It is a hunger hormone. See, it is released by small intestine, pancreas as well as brain. It's not only pancreas. It is released by brain as well as small intestine. So remember, hunger हार्मोन किसे कहते हैं? आप जैसे ही मैकडी में या केएफसी में जाते हो, इमीडिएटली क्या होता है? दिस ग्रेलिन इज रिलीज्ड आइदर बाय ब्रेन और स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन एंड पैनक्रियास. तो आपको क्या होता है? यू फील एपेटाइट. इट इंक्रीजेस योर फूड इनटेक एज वेल एज इट प्रमोट्स फैट स्टोरेज. तो जो हेल्दी लोग होते हैं या ओबेस लोग होते हैं उनमें पॉसिबिलिटी ये है कि ग्रेलिन ज्यादा सिक्रीट होता है. क्लियर? Clear, guys? Okay, next. Now, diabetes. Before we go to the diabetes, I want to say few things to the new student जो अभी new join हुए ना, उनके लिए मैं ये बता रहा हूँ, guys. Fine. अब इसमें जो है, we are discussing this article from 7th June The Hindu. 7th June The Hindu से prevalence of diabetes among women high in southern India. We are discussing this for you guys. Okay, now we'll start. Now everyone knows what is diabetes. Diabetes is something in which our body cannot regulate the level of glucose और blood sugar level maintain नहीं होती, उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? Diabetes कहते हैं. Everyone knows this, right? Now blood sugar level maintain करना, this responsibility is of whom? इसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है ब्लड शुगर लेवल मेंटेन करना. इन केस ऑफ अवर वी नो इट इज अ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ इंसुलिन. इफ दिस इंसुलिन इज नॉट सिक्रेटेड और इट इज लेस सिक्रेटेड बाय पैनक्रियास, देन दैट कैन लीड टू डायबिटीज. अगर इंसुलिन सिक्रीट नहीं हुआ या कम सिक्रीट हुआ तो उससे क्या हो सकता है? डायबिटीज हो सकता है. हियर यू कैन सी बॉडी डज नॉट प्रोड्यूस इनफ or any insulin. Okay, and that because of that high blood sugar levels, because of that high blood sugar level. Okay, and that is known as diabetes. That's it. It's so simple. It is very simple. Now there are two types of diabetes basically. Initially there are two types of diabetes. Yes, Blue Whale, Prasad, Gargi, correct. First is diabetes insipidus. It is linked to kidney. So we are not going to discuss in detail. I will give you basic idea. And this diabetes mellitus, it is linked to pancreas. It is linked to pancreas. Okay. Now what is diabetes insipidus? इसमें दो चीजें होती है. First, the person with diabetes insipidus, he urinate a lot. बहुत ज्यादा यूरिनेशन होता है. नॉर्मल जो हमारा यूरिन है ना, कॉमन पर्सन का, we urine excrete 1 or 2 liters of urine. In case of diabetes insipidus, per day 20 liters of urine is excreted. और दूसरा, because there is a lot of loss of water or water loss from body, so that person will feel thirsty. So thirst and urination, frequent urination, these are the two symptoms of diabetes insipidus. This is linked to the functioning of kidney. Rest we will discuss someday whenever we are discussing the kidney. Okay, we'll go to the next point now. This is very important. अभी जो आप न्यूज पढ़ रहे हो ना, that incidence of diabetes in southern states is more, that is related to this diabetes. These are the types of diabetes mellitus. These are the types of diabetes mellitus. Okay, clear? इसमें होता है टाइप 1 डायबिटीज, टाइप 2 एंड जेस्टेशनल डायबिटीज. इट इज अंडरस्टैंडेबल. देयर आर फ्यू वुमेन जिनमें सिर्फ ड्यूरिंग प्रेगनेंसी ही ब्लड शुगर लेवल बढ़ती है, and that's why they have diabetes. This is a temporary diabetes. Okay, we'll go one by one. Type 1 में क्या होता है? See, this is pancreas, and this pancreas have beta cell. What beta cell does? They release insulin. ये इंसुलिन रिलीज करती है, करेक्ट. अब ये जो बीटा सेल है, इफ दीज बीटा सेल्स आर अब्सेंट, किसी जेनेटिक डिसऑर्डर की वजह से बीटा सेल ही नहीं है, या these beta cells are destroyed by our own immune system, destroyed by our own immune system, उसे कहते हैं ऑटो इम्यून डिसऑर्डर. तो दोनों केस में क्या है? देयर इज नो बीटा सेल. इफ देयर इज नो बीटा सेल, देयर विल बी नो इंसुलिन, एंड इफ देयर इज नो इंसुलिन, blood sugar level will not come down. Blood sugar level will remain high. Correct? तो इसे कहते हैं टाइप 1 डायबिटीज. What you need to remember, type 1 diabetes is insulin dependent. इसे हम क्या कहते हैं? Insulin dependent, because type 1 diabetes can be treated by injecting insulin. क्योंकि बॉडी इंसुलिन प्रोड्यूस नहीं कर रही है, बॉडी इंसुलिन प्रोड्यूस नहीं कर रही है, इसलिए ये डायबिटीज हुआ है. तो इफ वी इंजेक्ट इंसुलिन फ्रॉम आउटसाइड, दैट डायबिटीज इज ट्रीटेबल. सो अब आपके घर में अगर किसी को डायबिटीज है, जस्ट टेल मी if that person is taking insulin injections daily or that person has insulin patch. इसका मतलब ये है कि उस पर्सन के पैनक्रियाज में जो बीटा सेल्स है, they are not releasing insulin, and that's why we are giving him insulin from outside. Is that person has type 1 diabetes. That person has type 1 diabetes, इसलिए टाइप 1 को हम क्या कहते हैं? इंसुलिन डिपेंडेंट डायबिटीज. ओके, अब ये जो है ना, टाइप 1 डायबिटीज अलग अलग रीजन से हो सकता है. इट कैन बी बिकॉज ऑफ जेनेटिक रीजंस, इट कैन बी बिकॉज ऑफ लाइफस्टाइल. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द लाइफस्टाइल, और इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द ऑटो इम्यून डिसऑर्डर. समझ में आ गया सभी को? टाइप 1 डायबिटीज, इट इज इंसुलिन डिपेंडेंट. क्लियर? नाउ टाइप 2 डायबिटीज. अब ये जो टाइप 2 डायबिटीज है, टाइप 2 डायबिटीज को कहा जाता है इंसुलिन इंडिपेंडेंट. मींस इफ समवन हैज टाइप 2 डायबिटीज, वी कैन नॉट ट्रीट दैट डायबिटीज बाय इंजेक्टिंग इंसुलिन, क्योंकि दैट पर्सन्स बॉडी इज ऑलरेडी रिलीजिंग इंसुलिन, बट बॉडी स्टार्ट्स रेजिस्टिंग इंसुलिन. उस पर्सन के बॉडी में इंसुलिन है, बट बॉडी is resisting that insulin. Insulin resistance develop होता है. So even if we inject insulin from outside, it will not help because insulin is already present. Got it? So type 2 को क्या कहते हैं? Insulin independent, because in case of type 2 diabetes, patient's pancreas, they are releasing insulin, but body is not responding to that insulin, and body is not reducing the blood sugar level even if insulin is present. उस कंडीशन को हम कहते हैं इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस, एंड उसकी वजह से जो डायबिटीज होता है उसे हम कहते हैं टाइप 2 डायबिटीज. टाइप 2 डायबिटीज. क्लियर? So that's why type 2 diabetes is insulin independent. If everything is clear, please say so in live chat. Fine. Reasons है genetics, lack of exercise. If you observe, diabetes is mainly caused in obese people. Lean लोगों को diabetes बहुत कम होता है. Obese लोगों में ही diabetes होता है because they have less physical activity. Being overweight, a health factor, and environmental reasons. So these may be the reasons behind increased incidence of diabetes in southern India. ये reason हो सकते हैं या नहीं? Yes, these can be the reasons. Now we are going to the next point. Gestational diabetes, I already told you, it only occurs during pregnancy. Gestational diabetes occurs only during pregnancy. Done. So these are three types of diabetes mellitus. थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ डायबिटीज मेलाइटस. ओरिजिनली दो टाइप है, डायबिटीज इंसिपिडस एंड डायबिटीज मेलाइटस. डायबिटीज इंसिपिडस इज लिंक टू किडनी, डायबिटीज मेलाइटस इज लिंक टू पैनक्रियाज. अब डायबिटीज मेलाइटिस की तीन टाइप देखे हमने. टाइप 1 इंसुलिन डिपेंडेंट, टाइप 2 इंसुलिन इंडिपेंडेंट, एंड थर्ड इज जेस्टेशनल डायबिटीज. क्लियर? नाउ this is basic simple classification done by us. Okay, Aparajita Raje, what happens in case of type 2? See, what is diabetes? What is diabetes? What is diabetes? Increased sugar, blood sugar. Increased blood sugar. Now, who reduces blood sugar? Blood sugar reduction is a responsibility of insulin. Insulin reduces blood sugar level. Yes, I am explaining Aditi, Aparajita. Okay, see, diabetes is increased blood sugar level. If we want to reduce this blood sugar level, we need insulin. अगर ये insulin release हुआ, insulin released, but body not responding, but body is not responding to insulin. जैसे इसका सिंपल एग्जांपल देता हूं मैं आपको. क्लास में बहुत क्याओस है, ठीक है, क्लास में बच्चे बहुत ज्यादा क्या कर रहे हैं, आवाज कर रहे हैं. टीचर एंटर्स इनटू द क्लास एंड बच्चों का आवाज एकदम से बंद हो गया. सो जैसे ही इंसुलिन एंटर्स इनटू द ब्लड, sugar level goes down. But there are some teachers which are favorite teachers of students like me. तो ऐसे टीचर जब क्लास में आते हैं तो बच्चों को बोलना पड़ता है, बच्चों चुप बैठो, फिर भी कुछ बच्चे चुप नहीं बैठते. So teacher entered in the class but still student didn't stop the chaos. मतलब insulin entered into the blood but still blood didn't reduce the glucose level, sugar level. That is resistance, insulin resistance. तो यहां पे इंसुलिन रिलीज हुआ बट बॉडी ने रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं किया. दैट्स व्हाई ब्लड शुगर लेवल रिमेन्स हाई. इसी को हम क्या कहते हैं, इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस. दिस इज इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस. आई होप यू गॉट इट नाउ. एवरीबडी गॉट इट? Aditi, Aparajita, if you got it, so please tell me in the live chat. Okay, now we are going to the WHO classification of diabetes. WHO ने भी इन्हें इंक्लूड किया हुआ है, बट वो जो लिस्ट है आपको ये नोट्स के थ्रू देखनी पड़ेगी. सी, WHO भी क्या कहती है, टाइप 1, टाइप 2, and these are the different types of diabetes. You need to read them by yourself. Okay guys, so that's it for today. So guys, do subscribe to Unacademy's YouTube channel. Let's crack UPSC CSE. Okay, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and don't forget to use my code SKUS to get 10% discount. Those who are the new student, please use this Telegram link to get notes. Okay, so t.me/Sachin Kadam 1 and watch my videos on Unacademy. You will get my WhatsApp number there. Okay, in the videos. Follow me on Unacademy. We take classes every day at 8 a.m. on Unacademy and 11 a.m. on YouTube. Okay guys, so thank you very much. Yes, Ramandeep, I will. Please buzz me on WhatsApp. Okay. Aparajita, type 2 is a bigger problem. Type 2 is a bigger problem. So thank you very much guys. See you soon. We are meeting tomorrow at 8 a.m. to end the story of ISRO. Bye bye. Bye bye guys. Thank you.